Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. In the last episode, we were left with Claire and Elin, and I was well and truly stumped by the pair of them. Now, something kinda weird happened whilst I was doing my episode prep. So normally what I'll do is I will go ahead and bamf all of the green star questions to the top if I'm starting a fresh recording session. And I went to do that with Elin and I typed, "Why did you say I'm not going to die soon?" And I got a fresh cutscene. So I'm gonna insert that here.
Probably nothing. I'm not right all the time. It's just, well, yes, your energy's different. And I was also worried about what I might change into.
I have absolutely no idea why the game did that. I would never have thought to type something out twice to get more information. I find it extremely odd that the game did that. It's just bizarre. Now, she mentioned something about worried who you might is spelt with an M, turn into.
I've had a couple of bad experiences while shifting. I don't really want to talk about all that now, though.
Okay. So that got that. Oh. Alrighty then. Now, I did have a thought. I reviewed the footage because, like I said, I was completely stumped. So my only course of action was just to go and rewatch the scenes in my spare time. Here she says that the criteria for shifting is holding someone's hand, they have to think about the loved one, and they have to be close to death. And if I remember correctly, she wasn't holding our hand. You weren't holding my hand.
Well, I wasn't sure if it would still work. Sorry. It's just, I get a sense that I probably shouldn't say, but, well, just think what it would mean for you if I'd been able to shift.
I don't know. I don't get what you mean, madam. I guess perhaps she means that would be the knowledge of, oh shit, I'm gonna die soon? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we still have, why did you say I'm not going to die soon?
It's probably nothing. I'm not right all the time. It's just, well, yes, your energy's different. And I was also worried about what I might change into.
God, that's gonna confuse me. I'm gonna think that that's the other one. Why would the game do that? My energy is different. What do you mean by that?
It seems a bit, I don't know, murky and sort of a bit crackly at the same time. Like there's a lot of electricity around you. It's hard to describe.
Probably because we're playing a video game. Nice. Okay, so that got that done. Now then, what were the other questions for Elin? I didn't exactly get a chance to look at them because, as I said, I tried to bounce one to the top and the game was like, that's a new question. And it kind of threw me off balance a little bit. So we have herbal compound. Did you know Sarah Dekker was Dr. Dekker's mother? That's 2. And, okay. Sarah Dekker, what do you say when you shift? And that's it. We just have 4. I'm really surprised that we can't bring up the fact that she started seeing Dekker because of Sarah. She told us she started seeing Dekker because she wanted to talk to someone about her job. And that was clearly a lie, or at least a half-truth. And I'm really surprised that we can't bring that up to her, because I tried that. I remember trying that. Ooh, let's see. We don't have anything there. Give me a hint, please. Isn't she breaking the rules by giving Hilda herbal remedies? Aha! Isn't she breaking the rules? I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest, because on one hand, if that's what the patient wants, if Hilda wants to be on a herbal compound, I don't really see the harm. She is both a nurse and she is a qualified herbalist. So I'm like, I don't really see the harm in that. On the other hand, if doctors have prescribed her a very specific list of medications, maybe she should be on them.
It's fine. It's not going to hurt her. And the doctors at the home don't care much. They're hardly around anyway. It's the nurses that take care of the patients. Besides, Dr. Dekker didn't have a problem with it.
Okay. The nurses? To be fair, I find that to be true. Doctors are sort of there to, like, diagnose and just sort of come in and be like, all right, I'm gonna do this one thing and then I'm gonna leave. And it's typically the nurses that are there most of the time doing the hard graft. That's not to say that doctors don't have hard jobs. They do. I couldn't be a doctor. I absolutely could not handle having however many people's lives in my hands. I absolutely couldn't do it. Also, I'm horrifically squeamish, so no thank you.
Absolutely. I'm not being big-headed or anything, but I'd do anything for my patients.
Okay. Dr. Dekker. So Dekker knew that you were giving Hilda a herbal compound. Didn't have a problem. Problem with it.
We talked about it once. He said I should do what I wanted and not worry about what anyone else thought.
No. I don't agree with that. Here's the thing. I agree with doing what makes you happy, and sometimes, yeah, if you're constantly obsessing over, oh, what does this person think of me? What does this person think? Oh, what will society say? That can be horrifically draining, and to some extent, you shouldn't care what anyone else thinks. Do what makes you happy. At the same time, if you are mucking about with other people's lives, if you're saying, oh, the doctors have prescribed this, but fuck that noise, I want to do this instead. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh dear. Oh, Elin. Okay, so there's this. I don't.
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
I'm really surprised that we can't bring that up. The reason...
I feel like you're clutching at straws. Maybe you should take a break.
Oh, love, I've taken a break from this game for like a week. I can't take another break. I don't know how the game wants me to word this. That has to be a thing. That has to be a thing. Like, that. Surely the game isn't sweeping this under the rug. Okay, that's... Apparently we've spoken about that. And then... Okay, what were the other ones? I have absolutely no idea where the game wants me to go for this. I have a basic idea where it wants me to go for Sarah Dekker. I just don't know how to word it. This, I have no clue.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, "It's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum," or "I love you, Dad." But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality.
I've said this before, I think Elin means well. Genuinely, I do not get any vibes that she is a bad person. I get kind of cinnamon roll vibes from Elin. I think she's a really sweet, lovely, bubbly person. I think that maybe she's a little bit misguided, and I think she's deciding that she knows best for her patients, and it comes from a place of good. I don't think she's mean-spirited, or it comes from a place of malice. As I say, I think it's just misguided. Another hint, please. She said Sarah Dekker was one of her first patients. Okay.
I've been a nurse for ages, but I've only worked at the nursing home for the last year. I tend to move around quite a bit. I get quite fidgety if I stay in the same place too long.
Girl, you've only been in the nursing home for a year, and how many patients did she say had died? Oh, that does not look good. That really does not look good. Oh no, that... In Terry's defense, I'd be getting a bit suspicious with Elin. You know, if I was working in this nursing home and loads of people started dying on this girl's watch, no, I wouldn't be having that.
Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
Maybe... died a while ago.
I can't remember exactly. I'd only just started seeing Dr. Dekker.
Okay, that makes sense because, you know, she only started seeing Dekker after, you know, presumably Sarah Dekker said, "Hey, I want to see my son. He won't see me. Could you potentially go and try and persuade him?" Okay, so let's see what we have left. We have, what do you say? Did you know Sarah Dekker? That has to be about her reason for being here. I just don't know what the game wants. That's the one thing I'm like, I don't know how you want me to word this. I know what you're after, I just don't know how to word it. Oh, is that it? Is that literally it? I wonder, did we complete the herbal compound one? I can't even... We did! Okay! You know what? Give me another hint. What is the reality for her patients? Oh!
The reality is that most of these people have been completely abandoned by their families, usually their children. If a mother abandons her children, it's scandalous. But if a son or daughter abandons their mother when she's dying after everything she's done for them, apparently that's just normal. I can protect my patients from that, even if it does take a little smoke and mirrors.
As I said before, I don't think she's trying to do a bad thing here. Smoke and mirrors.
It's like I'm a mirror and I'm just reflecting back to them what they want to see. I completely change. My face, my hair, my clothes, my voice, everything.
So it is a complete change. Okay, that's interesting. Okie doke. We just have this one thing left, and the thing that frustrates me here is that I think I know what the game wants. It wants me to confront her on the fact that, hold up, you said that you came to see Dr. Dekker for X reason, when in actual fact you came to see him because of his mum. And I just don't know how to word that. Oh, that. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. Let's stab in the dark. You said you started seeing Dekker because of work. I don't
know.
I don't know either. I don't know either, girl. Hint. She said she came to see Dekker for stress. God damn it. You said you came to see Dekker for stress, not his mother.
I wasn't really stressed about work. Well, maybe a little, but not enough to need a therapist. I just told you that because I didn't want you to know the real reason why I came to see Dr. Dekker.
There we go. There we go. To be fair, I can see why she lied. You know, she came to see him about his mum and realised that, you know what, having a little bit of therapy isn't such a bad thing. It's a bit cathartic, maybe. And so she just decided to keep that up. And obviously that would look a wee bit dodgy with the replacement therapist. I can see why she lied. Damn. That was frustrating.
At the lake house. He doesn't move from there. For good reason.
Okay. See, why the lake house?
I don't know, Doctor.
Love, that is literally the only thing I can pull from that statement. Why is David safe at the lake house? Okay, that's that. But at least that bamfed it. Let's see. What do we have for Claire? Also, how much time do I have left? I have about 10 minutes left. I'm hoping I can get this done before the next episode. I'd like to get started with the next act next episode. What did Dekker think of David? Oh, thank you for the achievement, but I'm literally just bamfing things to the top. Okay, I think there'll be things further down. Okay. Steak knife. Is that it? Is that all we have? Okay. Okay, I'm feeling distinctly more positive about this. Let's go for the middle one.
I think it was a mistake taking Dr. Dekker to see David. Dr. Dekker wanted to examine him, so they went into a different room. I wasn't worried. David wouldn't speak. But Dr. Dekker seemed very distant after that. He didn't say a word on the way back.
I picked up last time on the red flag of David wouldn't speak, so maybe David spoke.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, I'm barking up the wrong tree there.
The steak knife was the closest, sharpest weapon I could lay my hands on. I didn't really have much time to think about it.
Okay. Why didn't you have time?
Try asking me something I might know.
Girl, I am trying. Give me a hint. Did she lie about David never leaving the lake house? Okay.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What I meant to say is that David never leaves the vicinity of the lake house. I think his hunting would be severely restricted by trying to do it from the kitchen window.
And madam, I'm glad you find that funny, but, you know, his killing things is potentially if he's leaving the skinned carcasses out and about, then that's suspicious as hell. I'm surprised your neighbours haven't reported that to the police. I don't know where the game wants me to go.
The steak knife was the closest, sharpest weapon I could lay my hands on. I didn't really have much time to think about it.
Maybe... because this has happened before, it wants me to use their exact words rather than coming up with a convincing question.
Think, Doctor, think. Use your brain. Or your notes if you have to.
Claire, do not test me. I am trying my hardest here. Okay, I'm not. I was so close.
I didn't plan to kill my husband. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. What is it with men and affairs? Is that why they have a shorter average lifespan?
I can actually believe that. I don't necessarily believe her killing David was premeditated. I think it was, like, you're leaving me. If I can't have you, no one can have you. Stab. Oh, fuck, what have I done? Like, I think it was that type of situation rather than, like, oh, he having an affair, I'ma just wait. Because if she's gonna premeditate that, why wouldn't she try and get away with it? Like, if you're premeditating a murder, you would at least try and come up with, like, a believable alibi and stuff. If you want me to go further, maybe David spoke to Dekker. Maybe David did speak to Dr. Dekker, if you want me to be very precise.
You're saying that my David would speak to Dr. Dekker, but not his beloved wife? I don't think so, Doctor. And even if that were true, what would he say? What would he tell him?
That his wife is insane? I don't know. Also, yes. Yes. At long last, we can move forward. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm having a bad time with this game. Quite the contrary. I want to get to the ending. I want to know who did it. So, we have 5 minutes left on the recording, so let's continue. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Everyone is at green. Just double checking. Yeah, let's go.
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this. And don't try and escape. You're all tied up. Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
What? Jaya? Jaya, what you doing? Okay, we don't have anything in our notes to explain what's happening. Oh, Jaya. I'ma type them in myself, because I feel like doing that. I think this is a dream. Yes. This is a dream.
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream. So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
Okay. And now we know what Jaya's kinetic power is. She can apparently communicate to people in their dreams. Okay. Yes. People can have kinetic powers. I wholeheartedly believe that everyone who claims they can do something can. I think this is that type of game. If this were more of a game where it was like, it's based in reality, you're not also investigating the death of some doctor who maybe wanted to start a cult. You are just interviewing people and trying to determine what mental illness they have, then I would say no, because that would be a game far more grounded in reality. This, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, this clearly has some fantastical elements, so I am inclined to believe that everyone can do what they claim to do.
And how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them?
We discourage them.
Very good, Doctor. That's the right answer. Remember it, or there will be consequences. Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we, Doctor?
Go, no! Jaya! Jaya, you crazy! Okay, this was weird. This was weird.
There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and that broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Act 4. Dreams.
Morning, Doctor. You're looking a bit unwell. Are they getting you all wound up? Well, have a look at this. I found it in Dropbox. Apparently, Dr. Dekker lent Mariana some money. Sounds dodgy, doesn't it? I also got the toxicology report back from Officer Yates, and shocker, Dr. Dekker had... Sorry. You just have to read it. I should have spoiler alert tattooed on my forehead. And can we not do the grief counselling thing today? I'm all sorts of behind on work and I'm getting more stressed out watching it all pile up. If you need anything though, I'm here.
I don't know. Girl! Scarlet with 2 T's makes an appearance. Oh, okay. I had thoughts. 1, I don't know. No, I'm not dealing with you. Who are you? It's a random guy, I'll take that. I will take a random dude over Mariana being flirty. Now then, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Jaya going for my mouth with some fucking pliers in my dream. No, thank you, madam. Also, I'm excited to get my hands on the new evidence. I am really excited for that. But, unfortunately, it will have to wait until the next episode. So, until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.